So I was watching the show Bering Sea Gold, and they were driving through the town of Nome, Alaska, and I started thinking, I wonder how safe that city is. So I looked into it, and I learned that there are no roads leading in or out of the city that go anywhere. So the only way to get there is by airplane or dog sled in the winter, as it hosts the finish line of the Iditarod. From 1960 to 2004, around 24 people disappeared from the town, which led to rumors of a serial killer or perhaps alien abductions. The violent crime rate in Nome is 984% higher than the U.S. average. You would be hard-pressed to find too many cities with violent crime rates that high. However, some of the worst neighborhoods of larger cities, like downtown Los Angeles, is higher. The Carbon Works neighborhood of Detroit is much higher. But if you take the city of Chicago as a whole, it's nowhere near as bad. Now, it must be noted there are less than 4,000 residents in the city of Nome, so it doesn't take many incidents for the numbers to be high. The murder rate of 51 is twice as high as that of Chicago. But with Chicago's population as high as it is, it would need nearly 1,400 homicides in 1 year to get a murder rate as high as Nome with just 2 homicides in 1 year. Your odds of being a victim of a violent crime in Nome is 1 in 24, of a property crime 1 in 55, and overall of any crime 1 in 17. Compared to cities with similar sized populations, violent crime and total crime is considerably higher in Nome. Although property crime, it doesn't look nearly as bad. On the plus side, I couldn't find a record of a mass shooting in Nome, and in fact, Alaska as a state with a lot of guns has very few mass shootings. I read that Nome is not the most dangerous city in Alaska, that it's the second most violent. However, I personally could not find a city that was worse. But Nome is one of the best places in the world to see the Northern Lights, and it's only 56 miles from the westernmost point of Russia, and only 143 miles from the Arctic Circle. Support this channel and pick yourself up some original crime-related apparel. Look for the link in the description.